sending you to go to test, and now you're testing positive for alcohol. Guess what happens now? It goes with you.
I'm not sure why he has this device on his phone.
I don't know, but there's a bond condition. And when you don't live up to the bond condition, there are consequences. Just like anything in life. When you have a criminal case, you have conditions that you have to live by. And when you don't, there are very serious consequences. Mr. Styer, you're on bond for fleeing a police officer.
Wait, did you catch that? The judge just reminded everyone. Bond conditions aren't just paperwork. They're binding. If you break them, even slightly, you're gambling with your freedom. Ever heard of someone losing bail over a breathalyzer? You're about to.
The report is that your device is in lockout, and it's been in lockout since 10/24.
Can we address the need for this bond condition?
I don't remember the case, so let's do PC real quick, and then we'll go from there.
So on August 17, 2024, at approximately 2 a.m., the officers observed a vehicle with a defective tail lamp and tried to initiate a traffic stop. The vehicle had ample opportunities to stop at multiple well-lit parking lots, but drove 0.46 miles of the final stop location. The defendant had red glossy eyes and continuously, I apologize. The defendant had red glossy eyes and the vehicle was running, and the officers also observed a slight odor of an alcoholic beverage from the defendant's body. The defendant had slurred speech and repeated, "I'm just trying to go home, I came to work," but the defendant could not specify his place of work. The defendant denied drinking alcohol, and the officers found an open container of color XO brandy container under the driver's seat and a Taurus pistol under the passenger seat.
Now pause. This is where it gets murky. No DWI charges filed. Yet an ignition interlock device was slapped on. Legally questionable? Absolutely. Was it overkill or just cautious justice? What do you think? Was this fair or a flawed assumption?
Seat without a holster.
So what bond conditions were on there that they're alleged to have violated? You gonna help me out?
Sorry?
This is Styer, please.
He doesn't have any previous violations, it's just that the device is in lockout.
What device?
The ignition interlock device.
So they put an ignition interlock. I guess the magistrate put an ignition interlock.
Charged with DWI.
Yes, this was ordered on August 28th. And
I get it, but he's alleged of alcohol in the car. I don't. How? I mean, begs the question: why did they charge him?
It should have been a deviation of the judge. We're talking to consultants. It should have been a different judge.
I can't say this should have been a different charge. We're supposed to, officers are officers. We're supposed to allow them to do their job, and when their job doesn't rise to what folk think it should be, then all of a sudden they didn't do their job right. We want to talk to the supervisor. Officer didn't charge him, we didn't charge him. So he only got charged with fleeing. I don't understand why he's got this device on
Did
his
they
car.
do field sobriety tests?
They did not, Your Honor.
There was no DWI investigation done at the scene.
Was there any indication that he was intoxicated?
Yes, he had slurred speech, red glossy eyes.
And an odor of alcoholic beverage.
Maybe the officer didn't think it rose to the event. At any rate, the officer didn't call it in as DWI.
Boom. This is the heart of the debate. Can a defendant be punished because an officer didn't do their job right? The judge says no, but still upholds the consequences. It's a messy tangle of justice and accountability. Would you blame the system or the individual here?
And whether the state thinks it's shoddy work or not, we don't punish the defendant because the officer did shoddy work.
But we punish them for having bond conditions and not.
I fully understand that, and that's why I wanted to address the need for the bond condition as well as the bond. I understand that the machine's not working or it's in lockout status, but I'd also like to address why we're having it. So you didn't put it on there.
I didn't, but I think that it's a reasonable restriction when it is, for all intents and purposes, they just didn't charge it because maybe they had an officer that was a rookie, didn't know what they were doing. I can't tell you how many reports that I see here that might as well have been written in Mandarin, you know?
This is
I understand
that
it.
we have to work with it. If they've got a rookie or if they've got a shoddy investigation, that shouldn't be his fault. Then that's their issue.
But it is his fault for not complying
Absolutely.
with the bond condition. That's what happens now, Mr. Styer.
I'll say
What can you possibly say that can help?
I don't,
Okay, Mr. Styer finally speaks. But it's not exactly a mic drop moment. Confusion, vague answers, tech issues. Classic signs of someone who might have ignored court responsibilities. Viewers, should the judge show mercy, or is this just negligence disguised as innocence?
Saying I don't understand why it's locked. I called the people about it. I told them never like it's a troubleshoot with your device. We'll try to figure it out on our end. But they never give no information about what to do.
He can remedy that today, Judge.
No. Figure out now. I'm not going to let him go and then try to figure it after the fact. I'd like to do it now. What do you think? Do you know why it's unlocked?
I don't, that's what I'm looking at right now. So, because for all of our other devices we have, I don't see anything on the 24th or past that. And so many emails that we are.
Do you mind looking into, please, for why it's in lockout? It might take a little bit.
I
And
understand.
have you take a seat in the jury box while we figure this out, and then maybe 5-10 minutes, we'll come back and
I
we'll see.
understand.
And then
From the defense perspective, we should still address the need of this. I mean, the officer is part of the state, he's part of the state's witnesses. They didn't make the allegation, they didn't file the charges. I'm still contesting outside of the fact that the machine doesn't work. And mind you, he didn't make the machine, he doesn't calibrate the machine. If the machine doesn't work, that could be no fault of his own, and we can correct that today. But if the
let's do this. Mr. Slider.
Yes.
I was going to send you now for a drug and alcohol test. Let's see what pops up. No?
that's
We
fair,
can
Judge.
see how he's behaving while he's on bond.
Yes. His question is if this drug test is
Now this is a turning point. The judge lays it out like a life lesson. Stupid games equal stupid prizes. It's blunt, it's brutal, and it's real. What would you do in this situation if your freedom was on the line over a locked out device?
clear, free of any alcohol, any drugs.
Let's cross that bridge when we get there.
We'll do,
You
Judge.
need for a test now, and we'll go from there. If you're clean, it'll go a long way for you. If you're dirty, cross that bridge when we get there. My only concern, Mr. Styer, is public safety. Nothing else matters in my life. And if you're gonna play adult games, or if you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, or you get adult consequences, right? When you act like a child, we treat you like a child. If you do great things, then we congratulate you and reward you, right? Okay, just take a seat for a minute. We'll be
Thanks,
back. All right, Mr. Slider. So I'm not happy with it. It's unacceptable. He's in lockout. A court order is a court order. You know, he's in lockout because he failed to go get it calibrated. Not because of this, not because of that, because he didn't call, because no. You failed to go get it locked down, or you failed to go get it calibrated. That's why it's in lockout. I send you to go to test, and now you're testing positive for alcohol. Guess what happens now? That's right. Actions have.
And there it is, bond revoked. Boom. A $100 bond just became $5,001. That's not just punishment, it's a wake-up call. You can hear the judge's patience snap. Do you think this was justified, or did the court go too far?
Consequences, Mr. Styer. Goes with you. I'm sorry, but I can't continue to do it, man. It's unacceptable.
Judge, are you revoking this bond? What are you going to set the new bond at?
5,001.
5,000 more than the original bond,
Oh,
or just 5,000?
what's it at now? Is it at 100?
Let me check.
It's at 100. It's 5,001.
So bond, okay.
5,001. Yeah. Goes with you. Sorry, Kavita, but it's just too much.
Thank you, Judge.
Good morning, Judge.